Some market manipulation is too fast for a human even to see. It happens in milliseconds, done by machines. Two of the trickiest examples are called momentum ignition and, quote, stuffing. I've built the surveillance that's meant to catch them, so let me show you what they are, how they work, and how you spot them in a flood of data. First, the setting. Modern markets run on machines that place and cancel orders in millionths of a second. Most of that is completely normal. It's just how trading works now. But that same speed hands a manipulator two tricks an ordinary trader could never pull off. Both of them abuse speed. The first trick is momentum ignition. The idea is to light a fire under the price on purpose. You trade hard and fast in one direction to kick off a sharp move, and other traders, especially the fast algorithms that chase trends, see that move and pile in behind you. They push it further. You started the stampede, and now you sell into it. Here's an easy version. Fictional example, dummy numbers. A thin stock is sitting at 50 euros. A trader fires off a quick burst of aggressive, buys and pushes it to 50 euros, 50 in a few seconds. Trend-following machines see the jump and join in, lifting it to 51. The trader, who quietly bought just before the burst, sells into that wave at 51. The buying stops, the price drifts back to 50, and the people who chased it are left at the top. One important difference, because people mix these up. This isn't spoofing. In spoofing, you place fake orders you never mean to fill. In momentum ignition, the trades are real. You genuinely buy, hard, to start the move. The trick isn't a fake order. It's starting a stampede and getting out before it ends. The second trick is, quote, stuffing. Here you flood the market with orders, thousands of them, and cancel almost all of them in the blink of an eye. You're not really trying to trade, you're trying to clog the pipes. Slow down everyone else's view of the market, fill it with noise, and buy yourself a tiny speed advantage in the gap. Again, an easy version. Fictional example, dummy numbers. In 1 second, a trader sends 10,000 orders and cancels almost all of them, about 200 orders for everyone that actually trades. That flood adds a few milliseconds of delay to everyone else's feed. In that tiny gap, the trader sees the market a touch sooner and trades ahead of the crowd. Both break the same simple rule. You're sending false signals and disrupting the market on purpose. Momentum ignition tricks people into chasing a move that was never real. Quote, stuffing jams the market's plumbing so others trade half blind. Neither is a real trade with a real reason behind it. They're tricks that exist only because the machines are fast. So how do you catch something that happens in milliseconds? You stop watching just the trades, and you start counting the orders. The key number is the order to trade ratio. How many orders someone sends versus how many actually trade. Thousands of orders and almost no trades is the fingerprint of, quote, stuffing. You watch the message rate and how long each order lives before it's canceled. Sometimes only microseconds. For momentum ignition, you look for the burst. Someone who suddenly buys or sells very aggressively in one direction, drives a sharp price move, and then flips, selling into the very move they just started. And the price often snaps back afterwards once they're done. Aggressive start, quick reversal, snap back. That shape is the tell. Then you connect it up. Did the person who lit the fire hold a position that the move made money on? Did the fast algorithms pile in right after the burst? The herd that got tricked? And does the same pattern repeat on the same stock at the same kind of moment? One burst is noise. The same move, again and again, with a clear winner at the center, is a case. Now the honest part. Fast trading is not abuse. Market makers cancel huge numbers of orders for completely good reasons. They're updating their prices constantly as the market moves. High cancellation rates are normal now. A burst of buying can just be real news landing. The analyst's job is to tell ordinary high-speed trading apart from a deliberate trick, using the intent, the gain, and the pattern. Here's what speed-driven chaos can look like. On the 6th of May, 2010, the US market fell almost 1,000 points, about 9%, in minutes, then bounced back almost as fast. Regulators found the spark was one large automated sell order, about $4 billion of futures, pushed out by a program that cared only about speed. Fast traders first bought, then turned and resold, passing the contracts back and forth, 27,000 of them in 14 seconds. Some shares briefly traded for a single cent, others jumped to $100,000. And here's the honest twist. Regulators checked whether, quote, stuffing caused it and decided it didn't. But that day is the reason all of this speed-based behavior is now watched so closely. So good surveillance for this watches the order book, not just the trades. It tracks the message rate, the order to trade ratio, how long orders live, and the shape of sudden bursts. The rules name these exact tricks, momentum ignition and, quote, stuffing, as manipulation. The job of the monitoring is simply to keep up with the speed. The alert starts the look, the analyst proves the intent. My take, after building this, the machines made the market faster, and they made two old ideas: start a stampede and jam the system, possible at a speed no human could match. You don't catch that by watching trades, you catch it by watching orders. The flood, the burst, the reversal, and who walked away richer. At GK Consultancy, we build and tune exactly this kind of market abuse surveillance, and we train the people who read the alerts. Get in touch at info@gkconsultancy.d. Thank you, and good luck for now.